Red Dead
Let's do it.
Redemption. This is a big story right here,
Yep.
and a lot of it is based in speculation. It was never officially announced that there was going to be a Red Dead Redemption remaster. It was always speculated that there was going to be a remastered Red Dead Redemption. Now, Red Dead Redemption is one of the greatest games in recent memory, no doubt about it. People love it for all the right reasons. Recently, we got the announcement from Rockstar that we're going to get this Red Dead Redemption, what everyone was assuming was going to be a remaster, maybe a slight upgrade, yada, yada, yada. In reality, it's just a port.
It's
It's
just a
just a port.
shitty port.
It's just a port right here. You see the like to dislike ratio right here. Holy shit. 113,000 downvotes, and people are clearly unhappy about this. Everyone's mad about Rockstar's secret Red Dead Redemption project reveal. Rockstar fans were starting to get excited about some new announcements in the Red Dead universe, teased a little while ago, but now in the end result has been revealed. They flipped a switch into being quite annoyed about it. The project is a port of Red Dead Redemption for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5. Not a remaster, not a remake, a literal port. And it's not even being done by Rockstar. It's by Double 11 Studios. Fans are concerned that the last time something like this was outsourced, it resulted in the disastrous GTA Definitive Edition. That was a disaster. My
Yep.
goodness. The port also cost $50. Very high for a 13-year-old game
Wow.
that is apparently not getting any significant updates at all with the release. Just the ability to run on these platforms, and while not doing any upgrades makes more sense for Switch or PS4, the game does not have a dedicated PS5 version, when obviously that console would be capable of dramatic improvements to the original game if those were actually developed. The port out October 13th changes nothing about the game. It does have Undead Nightmares, which is the DLC. There are no 4K or 60 FPS modes, not even PS5. PS4 and Switch versions will also not have multiplayer support. Weirdly, it seems like the best way to play Red Dead Redemption on modern hardware is through Xbox One Series X backwards compatibility. One of the reasons, well, you don't have to rebuy it for $50 for starters. This is really bad. Now,
What were they thinking?
I think they were trying to play
I
it safe because of the disaster after the GTA Definitive Edition is what I think.
Yeah, so this was a long time coming. So they updated Rockstar on their website, updated the whole Red Dead logo. Now it says Rockstar presents Red Dead Redemption. Everybody was like, man, we're going to get a remaster to the next gen. And, you know, you're going to be able to play it on PS5 and the new Xbox Series X. And people were really hoping for PC. And what this was going to do if it was a remaster is, I don't know if you guys remember back on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, Red Dead Redemption had some pretty egregious load times. Like the load times in the bottom of the screen where you just get the wheel ticking. It was pretty bad. So people were like, man, Red Dead Redemption with some polished graphics. We're not asking for Red Dead Redemption 2 graphics quality, but just, you know, just a little bit more polished, and those load times just taken out because the power of the PS4 and the PS5, you can do that. And people were really anticipating it. Now, this all started when PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, they launched their new tiered PlayStation Plus premium packages about like a year ago. You can get like the premium, like the gold edition, the regular edition, and then the cheap one. And you could stream it. They did like the PlayStation Cloud where you can stream. You couldn't actually download it on your console, but you can stream play it. And what Rockstar must have done, and I think it's a Rockstar thing, not Sony. What Rockstar must have done is looked at those streaming hours and said, holy shit, people are streaming and playing the crap out of this game. They took it off. About a month ago, they removed it from the PlayStation Cloud. So you couldn't play it anymore. What they did is they were like, let's just make people buy it again. They're playing it this much. Let's just sell it to people at what it was when it came out 13 years ago, the same full price. They're pulling a full-blown Activision right now. They're charging you the same price that it was brand new 13 years ago for the same shitty game that is originally the Xbox One port from 360 to Xbox One. It's that same port, but now they're just porting it over to PS4 and the Switch. And it's an absolute cash grab. There's no Red Dead Online. So, I mean, you're already losing a mode from the original game. And even if you play it on PS5, there's going to be the same long, shitty load times that you had back on the PlayStation 3. So this is just a greedy corporate move, and I really think that people are going to hopefully just choose not to fucking spend their money on this shit. You know, we saw what happened with Nick Merckx and Activision. Call of Duty actually did better after that, all that backlash. So people will still probably buy this shit, but it's, to me,
I
it
mean,
puts a bad taste in your mouth.
I think it probably will sell some on the Switch because of the install base, even though, like I've always said, if you have the ability to play any third-party game on any other platform outside of the Switch, do that. But if that's all you have, that's all you have.
How do you feel about people that really love the game? Do you think they will just purchase it? I have the game. I've played it. It wasn't, I thought it was cool, but
I think people,
this isn't anything I would buy. But some people might buy it because it's like they just really are huge fans of the game. So
I think people that still don't have a PlayStation 5 and they're not going to be able to play the new PlayStation 5 exclusive games, like let's say because this is going to come out like October 10th or October 13th or something like that.
October 13th.
And Spider-Man 2 comes out in like a week later on October 20th. So there's going to be people who don't have a PlayStation 5 who want to spend money on a new game. It's like, damn, I really want to play Spider-Man. I have this money put away. Let me just get the Red Dead because I know I like that game and I played it before. So you're going to get people who just buy it out of just like desperation that they want a new game, I think, around that time of year. Also, when you could stream this game on the PlayStation Cloud, I don't think your PlayStation actually saved the data in its internal memory. It saved on the Sony Cloud, whatever kind of program they use, their servers is where your save file was saved. So since they took it off, if you do repurchase this game and you pop it in, you're going to have to start from scratch. Everything that you worked for when you played it on the cloud, on whether it's PS4 or PlayStation 5, that's going to be gone. You pop in the game, you got to start over. And Red Dead, you can sink 50 to 60 hours into this game. So that's another thing.
This will be interesting to see how this plays out. Could you not have bought a Game of the Year edition of Red Dead Redemption like after a year and it's like probably $10 fucking? I'm sure they had Game of the
That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm sure they had Game of the Year editions of Red Dead Redemption where you could buy it for really cheap, greatest hits, whatever.
And it came with all the DLC. It came with everything, and it was discounted too. And
There's
think
no
about
value.
this too. They're charging $50 for this 13-year-old game that has no upgrades at all to the software. Imagine if they did make a remaster with polished graphics, with some better load times, no load times almost. They could charge what is now full price for a next-gen game. They could charge $70 for it, and people would be more willing to pay the $70 for the remaster than $50 for the port.
Agreed. So we will continue to follow it and keep you updated. So there you go.